This side's done, that side's not. Guys, if you want results like this, check out this video. Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome to another Quick Tips here on the Stoney Ridge Farm, where we show you quick tips for everyday living. Today, the problem is my neighbor's headlights on his car. They are absolutely dingy. I was up there visiting him and I said, man, I got a solution for those headlights and it's in my hand right here. So come along today and we'll show you a way to permanently fix your foggy headlights. All right? Woo!
Stoney Ridge, from Stoney Ridge, Stoney Ridge Farm.
Now, before we show you what's in this little bottle right here, we're gonna leave links to all this stuff down in the video description in case you guys want to pick up any of these tools or any of these products. So there'll be links down there in the video description for you. This headlight is in rough shape, and so is that headlight. So we've got the hood all popped, and what we're gonna be using is 3M automotive compound right here. And this stuff works like a charm. It literally takes about 5 minutes per headlight. You don't have to have any specialized tools. We're going to try it with just a shop towel, and we're going to try it with the buffing wheel and see if the buffing wheel makes any difference today. So here is your before shot of the headlights, and you can see they're just basically yellow. They're just totally fuzzed out yellow. And the passenger side headlight, it's got a little crack in it. Now, we're not going to do much for that crack right there, but all this is just sun-baked headlights. So there is your before shot, and we'll get busy. So if you guys follow the channel, you'll know that automotive content comes in and out here on the channel. We've got an old Willis Jeep in there that we're doing a restoration. We've got all kinds of fun stuff going on here on the farm. So be sure you pound that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. There's just an awesome variety of good stuff here. We're gonna take some tape, some painter's tape, and we're just gonna tape right over top of this headlight, and we're gonna do a reveal. So we're gonna do one side of it, and then we're gonna leave the other side taped up, just so you guys can see how good this really works. So here's a rag we're gonna use. Nothing magical about this rag. This is a lint-free cloth, and we did buy it on Amazon. I buy these by like the 12 pack or 24 pack. I'll post a link down in the video description. You don't get many shop towels that are big like this and that are lint-free, so you can wax on and wax off with the same towel. Now, the product we're using is 3M rubbing compound, and we all know 3M makes great products. So we're gonna put fairly large dab on this towel, and we're going to go to it. So here's about how much we're going to put on there. There we go. Pretty good little dab there, and then we're going to start rubbing it into our headlight. You don't want to do this in direct sunlight because it can dry on there really quickly. I can already feel it working. It just works so awesome. So we're going to get busy. We're going to do this headlight the manual way, and then we're going to break out some power tools for the other headlight. All right, so we're just gonna hammer away at this and just rub on it. That's all we're doing. It won't hurt it to get on your paint. So it's not like acid or anything like that. We're just gonna keep on rubbing. You can already see the brightness starting to come out in it. We can do this a couple times. The more times we do this, the brighter it's gonna get, the better it's gonna get. And I imagine that buffing wheel is really gonna make it shine. Okay, now this is dried a little bit, and you can already see a huge difference. We've been at this for about 3 minutes, and now I'll just wipe the residue off. And now for the reveal. This is a huge difference. You're gonna have your mind blown. Look at that. Isn't that insane? This is the side we just polished, and this is the side we didn't do anything. Literally 3 minutes. I told you it worked. This is what it is. It's 3M rubbing compound. You can get it at your local auto parts store, or you can easily just click right down there in the link and get right to it. If you guys like this kind of content, please be sure and subscribe to the channel. The next headlight we're gonna do with the buffing wheel, and it's really gonna shine. All right, so we turned the headlights on for this one. We're gonna rub it in over here with our rag, and then we're gonna buff it off with this buffing wheel. And this is an old buffing wheel that I use for all kinds of good stuff. This basically hooks right onto any grinder. It just spins right on. It's an interesting little buffing wheel, and you can buy replacement pads. Underneath is a hook and loop or Velcro little thing on there, and that's it. So it just mounts right up to any angle grinder, and this is a battery powered DeWalt angle grinder that's been really handy here on the farm for all sorts of good stuff. So let's get busy. We're gonna rub some compound on here and then buff it out. Again, with our rag, we want to put a nice big dollop on there. about like that. That's probably the size of a 50-cent piece. And we want to get it on there. What that stuff will do is it'll kind of soak in to the lens on this car a little bit. So as it soaks in, it starts to work, and literally 2 minutes later, you're just about ready to finish up. This one's got a lot more oxidation deeper into the light, so I think the buffer is really gonna do it some justice. Now this is a water repellent. Once you get done with this, it will repel water, so hopefully it will help keep these from oxidizing again for several years. You can already see a huge difference. Look at that. That's awesome. We've got some areas that need to be touched up a little bit, so we're going to put a little more compound on here, and then we're going to hit it again. All right guys, just a little bit more polishing. We'll get all this compound off of the car and we're good to go. Super duper awesome. So glad I could help a neighbor out. My neighbor is in his 80s and he needs all the help he can get. And now he can see when he drives at night, which is super good for all of us. Thanks a lot guys. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Quick Tips. Please pound that like button on your way out the door and subscribe to the channel. All right? Woo!
In the land of the free.